So NTA has decided to join Neet along with JEE with CUET. Let me correct myself. The chairperson of UGC has proposed to merge Neet and JEE and have a common entrance exam called as CUET. Well, there is already an exam called CUET. So their plan is to merge all the three exams. And the rank will be based on the subject that you choose. For example, if you want to get into MBBS, then maybe your bio, physics, and chemistry marks will be considered. And if you want to get into engineering or qualify JEE means, then probably math, physics, and chemistry marks will be considered, and accordingly your rank will be given. So the thing here is that concerns me the most, and that should also concern you the most, being Neet aspirant, is that you will have same exam of physics and chemistry for both Neet and JEE. So for this proposal, the reasons mentioned by the chairperson are A, that there are students who write all three exams. So why not make a single exam and make their lives a bit more easier? The second point that he had made in that article, which I had read, was that it becomes easier for the government to conduct a single exam in terms of logistics and stuff that we don't really understand. So this proposal, if it turns into a reality, God forbid, it should not, will affect mostly the Neet students because of certain points that I'm going to mention in this particular video. The first point is that CUET has been a massive failure. So if you Google right now CUET, you will find that this exam has been a massive failure. For instances, there have been reports that students getting into exam center and finding out that there has been no real exam being conducted over there, with no officials from NTA, no teachers, no invigilators, nothing. And also there have been instances reported of the admit card not having details of students. Then why mix this with largely successful exam like Neet or JEE? Of course, there are flaws in these exams as well, but these have been largely successful, at least better than CUET. The second point is physics. Yes, you heard it right. Physics. Now, for a layman who hasn't written both Neet and JEE, he may sound like, what's wrong with this? After all, it's the same syllabus. Why fight over this? But for a person who has written Neet or JEE, he'll clearly make out the difference, that the difficulty level varies for Neet and JEE when we talk about physics. For example, a question that is average for a JEE student could be very difficult for a Neet student, because Neet students are generally poor in physics and JEE students are good at physics and chemistry, whereas their hard subject usually is math. The third point is Neet till now was being conducted in an offline mode, that is pen and paper mode. So a sudden change into an online exam would be very difficult to adapt for Neet students, whereas JEE was being conducted in an online exam till now. So their switching wouldn't be that difficult, but for Neet students, it would be very difficult to adapt. And especially with all this anxiety around, students will panic a bit. And the fourth and final and the most important point is, what about the mental health of students? Neet is already a super competitive exam with over 18 lakh students appearing for it and seats being very limited. So why pressurize students more with a new exam? We understand that Neet was brought in as a centralized exam to have an equality among all the medical aspirants. Earlier, states used to conduct their own exams, but then they thought of bringing in Neet that would make it centralized, a more standard exam with not much discrimination between different states. That is totally logical, something that we can understand. But why fuse Neet with CUET? That doesn't really make any sense. Well, if you are a Neet 2023 aspirant, should you really be concerned? Well, I'd say 50% yes and 50% no. But one thing that I want to assure you is that if you put in your hard work and work every single day, then chances are you will get selected. Because let's imagine that there is an exam called CUET and the level of physics goes up. Well, if the level of physics goes up, it goes up for everyone around. So your rank wouldn't be that affected. So no matter what the exam is going to be, your preparation should go on. Put in small steps every single day and the result is surely going to be big. and I'm pretty sure you are going to come out with flying colors. Until then, this is Wiser signing off, and I'll see you soon in the next video.